Guys and gals, Demox 7643. I just wanted to make sure that my buddy Spiv had a good move order. This is one of the toughest gas teams on my shard. It's alright, Bodie. My dog is giving me some grief. Just wanted to make sure that you guys had the right move order to get this done, because this guy has got crazy offense mods, and he's fast, and he's got a ton of protection everywhere. So very tough squad. If I'm going to drop one, it's going to be to this guy on my shard. I mean, he'll get me every once in a while on my climb. And really, I don't struggle with anyone else at all on my climb, hardly at all, except this guy named Flare Boot. So he's definitely strong. Definitely strong. So I'll just go through here, make sure that we take out 5s first, and then we're just going to take Echo. Because if we don't, then you end up with that situation where you get the 2 hits and both of them can dispel. And then you don't go for Arc because he'll counter and possibly dispel your old Ben. And then old Ben will get chapped up pretty good here. And then you just get right back on gas. And then old Ben dies, you see? And that's what you want. Because now look at your team. The second that happens, then everybody is just buffed up. And then you take every opportunity to hit gas without a counter. So you buff here. And then you just hit him with the stun. It's going to hurt. There's nothing you can do. You switch modes here to get another free hit. Hit him with your big hit again. You want to stay in learn control mode now. So gas doesn't deal anywhere near as much damage. And he's still guarded. So that's good. And then this is going to hurt if it doesn't drop him. But it did, and you get the single instead of the double. And then you can just basic on Arc and basic here, and then the stage is set, and gas doesn't have a prayer. See? And you just walk all over him. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And that's that. So that's how you can do it, and it just works so consistently. In the very rare case that gas actually dazes Chewbacca, you have a chance to lose that one. But take a look at this guy. He's no joke. I mean, that's 138,000 protection. And yet, look at this offense, man. 85-80. He's no joke. I mean, this guy hurts. He's even got a little bit of extra potency. Not much, just 2.9%. But he's very strong, certainly. And then this is the other thing, too. You got a decent Rex at 316. That's no slouch, 156. And then on top of that, you got this big fat Relic 7.5s. Offense modded in case you take him out first. 120,000 protection. Yeah, he's very strong. And then his Arc is well attended at Relic 7 too. You can't dismiss this guy, even though his mods aren't quite up to speed there. I'm sorry, but 10,000 physical offense is pretty good for, somebody that he had just started kind of modding up. And then Echo's also no slouch with the big crit damage mods and 6960. So yeah, it's very possible to lose to that squad. I mean, certainly he's not all Relic 7. We have a few of those on our shard, though, that just aren't as strong as Gavin. For instance, no shade to my buddy Trilly. He's got a nice squad. They're all Relic 7, but Trilly has never killed me on defense. And Gavin's taken me a couple of times, like 3-4 now, over the last few months. And he just came back to the game, too. So between him and my buddy Flare Boot, those are the ones that can get us, too. I'll show you my buddy Flare Boot too, because this guy's squad is, he has his Ray now, but this gas right here, even though it's only 119,000, 8867 on the meter, but you can see Gavin is even stronger. He's just got the extra crit damage is all. Very strong gases out of both these guys. And my boy Trilly, he's got a nice squad too, but you can see you got to scroll up a while to find them, because for whatever reason they're all Relic 7, but even with the right mods. I mean, you're looking at 11,000 there. He's pretty good. And his gas has got all sorts of protection, but see that 150% critical damage and the slow 215 to go with the 136? 9208 damage is really good, though. But regardless, for whatever reason, this squad doesn't beat me. It just doesn't. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's his Echo's got offense mods instead of crit damage. I'm not really sure, but I don't lose to these guys where Gavin can drop me once in a while. Well, maybe it's because his Rex isn't quite as fast or something. I'm not sure, but maybe it's a speed thing with gas. I'm not sure, but all these squads just drop. I mean, every gas on my shard just drops. Doesn't matter really who they are, but like I said, those two, Flare Boots team and Gavin Mothma, both those guys can steal a win from me now and again. The rest of them, this comp is really consistent, and I mean, just to show you my tunes here, this guy's sitting at 336. He's fast, but he's not the fastest. Certainly not the fastest. People on the Rebel server have CLS that are quicker than this, but he's got a nice blend of offense at 8,000 damage plus, and that speed level. And Chewie is all tenacity mods for over that 150%, 153.1, you know, and 192% crit damage, 256 speed, and 8,300 offense, which is just okay. I mean, you know, he's middle of the road for offense. He's not fantastic, but that tenacity is what keeps that daze from hitting. And then Han is fast with a lot of effective health. 54,000 health, 60,000 protection. It's very high for Han Solo. 272 speed is right in the middle of the road. Decent critical damage at 235%, but no offense plus, so this number is low. His base damage is very low compared to a lot of other people that are well over 8,000. Doesn't matter, I like the extra health because he survives by a sliver, and if I get an extra shot, I'm dealing more damage than if you die, so that was my stance there. And then a very fast C-3PO, which is why he has the relics. He's just naturally beefy, but 293 before the plus 20, he's over 300 speed, which is where I like him to sit. And then my boy old Bent, you note the 5A mod in the defense slot to make sure he dies. I used to have a 6E there, and he wouldn't die quick enough, and he'd lose taunt, stand around, and watch everyone else get their butts kicked. But as you see in the video, I have him tuned now, so he's taunting when gas gets up. He'll finish his thing, and then as I hit people, he'll just counter whoever hits him when he gets up, and he'll die, instead of having that taunt removed by the other clones. And because we're going for Echo, the only person that is going to get him is ARC Trooper or the person that he has the turret on. Because when it counters, it's going to go and dispel him. So you want to make sure that he keeps his taunt up for gas to hit him and kill him. And once he grants that buff, he just heals everybody up because of this. And that's really what makes Rebels work, because otherwise they wouldn't have enough effective hit points to get it done. They just wouldn't. So that's the comp. And as you guys see, you know, it can take out some fantastic gas squads. And it doesn't matter who I fight, territory, war, or otherwise. I'm going to win 95 to 96% of the time. The potency modded ones, believe it or not, they lose even more than the offense modded ones because they don't have enough teeth to start with. And second of all, yes, Chewie gets dazed, but they're sitting at 100,000 or just a little over 100,000 protection instead of 138 or whatever, or 140,000 or whatnot. And so they just die quickly. And it doesn't matter. You can beat them without Chewbacca beating the hang out of General Skywalker there, because their effective hit point and protection just isn't there. So I haven't had a problem with the squad. So that's how they're modded. I don't really have a whole lot else to say about it except good luck in your arenas. And I know that Gas is on his way out, but you know, these Rebels, they can beat a lot of things. They can beat a lot of these galactic legends too. If you got your eyes peeled, anything can happen. Hopefully Chewie's knocked me back by now. Not quite yet, but let's see here if he's moved up at all, or if he's just going to hang out at 8. I don't understand why he doesn't just kill Gavin there. He's got 9 minutes, so hopefully he'll want to move up and kill some stuff. But I guess in the meantime, we can go after Deacon Frost and just see if we can... Well, you know what, though? I don't want to leave GBA in there as my last target. There's still not enough rays. They're going to beat me no matter what on defense, and the Geonosian Brood Alpha and Thrawn combo is much weaker against gas than old Ben and C-3PO. So, because every once in a while, C-3PO and old Ben can bounce any gas team. I mean, if the AI plays it perfectly, there's nothing they can do. They just get rolled, just like it works when I attack them, so... Thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate you guys and gals, and I'll be making some more videos here the next couple of days. Probably have some more Disney Sorcerer's Arena content coming out. I might even do a video on Eternium for you folks if you haven't heard of it. It's kind of a fun mobile Diablo clone that is free to play. So thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate you folks, and until the next video, Denny out.